Good morning, my darlings. My name is Victoria and this is Veritas Tarot. I love to do readings for love, obviously for love of another, but most importantly love for oneself, because as my cup of tea tarot means you can't pour from an empty cup. And today I'm going to be doing you a Six of Cups soulmate reading. With this is with the belief that those who are meant to see this message, those that this message is needed to reach, will see this message and resonate with it at the right time for them in divine timing, guided by spirit. If it doesn't resonate with you, please don't try and make it fit. There are so many other extraordinarily fabulous readers out there on YouTube, and I know that you will be guided to find the one that's right for you. So I'm going to, and the whole reason of this cup of tea tarot is that, you know, in England there's nothing that a good cup of tea and a chat and a natter with a friend can't fix. And so this is our little cup of tea and a little natter with spirit to see what messages there are there for you. So Aries, I'm going to start with where you are right now and where you are in your life and how you're sort of perceiving things. And you have the Star card, which is really rather fabulous. So the Star card is, it's about being divinely guided. It's about being divinely protected. It's about being into everything in divine timing as well. So when I talk about being protected, it means that whatever you're going through at this time, which is deep healing when you get the Star card, you may feel lacking in certain areas because of what you are going through with this healing and the pain and the sadness and everything. But remember, you are being divinely protected. So if there is something that you are wishing for and you can't have, it's because God is saying that this isn't the right time for either you or for them. So the Star card, as I said, is about a card of deep healing. You only get the Star card when you've gone through something that has been very traumatic for you and painful. But we are at our most transformative when we go through these dark nights of the soul, because it's only when we're made to feel really uncomfortable and we look to heal those traumas in our lives as well, those deep wounds. A lot of them go back to sort of childhood, and I'm just talking about, you know, when we're little and maybe we were asked to be quiet, or just things that affected us as a child then impact on our self-love and self-worth. So I feel with this card that you are beginning to understand about healing that inner child in you, and you know that inner child, you're not looking to sort of fix others now, and it's you understanding about people pleasing and codependency and looking for approval. All of those things are basically conditioned behaviours that we have when we have a lack of self-love and self-worth. And one of the things that we are guided to do through going through these experiences, you know, every relationship is given to us for our souls to evolve. And so this relationship, this soulmate relationship, has been given to you to help you grow and learn and evolve from triggers that are brought in to help you look at these areas, these hurts inside you, and understand why they are there and heal and move on. They're not brought in to hurt you, they're brought in to fix you, to help you, and this is spirit guiding you. And I do see that you've done a lot of onion peeling, and I call it that because onions make you cry, but it's very difficult process, and I applaud you for, and spirit applauds you for doing this. It's a difficult process, and and you're very strong to do it when you onion peel layers of you to understand why things have happened, to take responsibility for actions you may have made because of conditioned behaviours you had. And I think you're understanding the sort of ripple effects of those and other people's actions with you. I believe that you have or are thinking about having Reiki, or have had Reiki, and if that is the case, please do look at my trusted healing resources on my website, veritastarot.com. There's an amazing woman there that does online Reiki. She's a Reiki master, and she can help you. But you're very much, as I said, guided by spirit, and it's lovely to see this right in where you are now, because you have been going through a transformative, enlightening process. Where your soulmate is right now, and do remember everybody is on their own journey, and everybody only learns through their own experiences, and sometimes people don't travel at the same speeds. And so bless him or her, they are in the Two of Swords at the moment, which is meaning they're not looking, they're fearful about looking at themselves too much, too closely in the mirror. You know, you see here, you've gone within, and because you've gone within, you've gone through this extraordinary healing time. They haven't gone within. They've been looking outside of themselves, so therefore they're going without. And so they're trapped in this fear space, and they're blocking off their heart chakra at the moment. And, you know, there's been, you know, if you see with the water and everything, they don't want to feel those emotions at the moment. And there's nothing wrong in that. You know, that what happens is when somebody is not ready for this, then the universe will just give them more and more triggers in order to help them start to heal. I call them little slaps around the face from the universe, and eventually they'll give them a whopping great big slap around the face, and generally that does the trick. But at the moment, this is where your soulmate is, and I feel that they're whatever unhealed wounds that they have, they don't want to look at them because it could be just a little bit too painful. And by looking at them, then they have to do their own onion peeling. So if it's not the right time for them at the moment, you keep moving forward, you keep doing your self-love, you keep doing your healing, and let them just go at their own pace. How you're feeling about them is the Five of Pentacles. So I know this has been a very painful experience for you, and I know that you have felt abandoned, I'm getting, and left out in the cold. And I think you've been trying to get them to engage with you, and it hasn't happened. So remember what I was talking about with unhealed trauma. It does cause this behaviour, and there's nothing wrong with that. We all have this in us. We're all human. And, you know, what Spirit is saying to you is that you don't need somebody else to validate who you are. You are amazing. You are a piece of God. You're a piece of the universe. And remember, every relationship is for our soul to evolve. It's all about, we can only experience ourselves in relationship to somebody else. So when something is hurting you, you need to look at why it's hurting you. And it's about bringing you to a place where you understand your connection with the universe, with everybody, and know that everybody is just a reflection of you. And when they come to you and it triggers you, it's because you're being asked to heal for something. So, but don't chase, don't go after what at the moment. If somebody is saying no, I'm blocked off, no, please don't talk to me, do respect that, because they're in their own place of pain. And we have to, when we have expectations of somebody, we tend to have disappointments, because we have an expectation of how they should behave towards us, and they have the same thing. So everybody's miscommunicating. When you love somebody and you love them unconditionally, then you want for them what they want for them. And if that's them going off and doing their own journey of self-discovery, then let them, because you are being asked to focus on you and to give yourself the love that you deserve. The one person in our lives that we are the hardest on and we forgive the last is ourselves. But we are the person we spend every single second of our lives with. So think about that, and just leave them be at the moment, because do you know what's interesting? How they're seeing you? The Nine of Pentacles. So whatever work that you have done on yourself, which is so fabulous, this is how you are, and you're presenting yourself. This is how your soulmate sees you. They see you as somebody who is grounded, who's independent, who has no need of a relationship to satisfy themselves. They're not being a bucket with an empty hole. They are being their own bucket. They are being their own cup that's overflowing. And this is how you're coming across. So whatever you have gone through and learned and grown from, you keep doing that, because that's how the world is seeing you as well. And that's how Spirit is seeing you and is saying, you know, this is fantastic, well done. But keep moving forward. Don't look back. Keep moving forward. If you love them, and I know you do, if you love them, allow them the space and the time, and allow them their experiences and their journey, because everything happens in divine timing. And you're being asked just to keep letting go. And if they're meant to be with you, they will, because that's how God and the universe works. Soulmates are very special. And if they are meant to be with you, then there is nothing that will end up stopping that happen, unless you stay in that space of being in lack of. And thank you, Spirit. So what the universe is also reminding me to tell you is that you are very much learning to be in that gratitude place now, that, I am. Because when you are in a space of I am grateful and I am happy, that's what you're giving out to the universe. And that's what they reply with. That's what the universe replies with. It gives you more of the same. But if you're in that lacking space, then you will get more of the same. So you will just slow your own journey down towards fulfillment and happiness and self-love. You are enough as your own. And once you come to a place of understanding that the relationship with somebody doesn't start until you've healed properly from the last relationship. Otherwise, you're just repeating the same patterns. And I really believe that you're getting to that point now with this Nine of Pentacles card. So well done. The advice from Spirit: just step away from regret and remorse and lack of, because you're ignoring what's waiting for you. Universe has so many surprises and delights that are just all lined up for us. But it's when we go into that fear space and that anxiety space and that anger space and the wish I'd done this and I wish I'd done that, that they can't come in. Those things can't come in because we're not free flowing. And it's about letting go and letting God. And, this whole free flowing with the river, I always say, if you're on a boat on the river, lift your oars up of fear and anxiety and let the universe take you where it's meant to take you. And do you know something? Your soul, who's your best friend ever, is down that river, has already sorted it all out for you. But the moment you start to get your oars and try and take it the way you want to go, it changes it all. You're zigzagging there rather than free flowing. So Spirit is saying, please look forward. Keep doing what you're doing here. I know you're going to have moments of sadness. I know you're going to have moments of thinking, oh my goodness, I wish. But remember, everything has happened as it should have happened. Everything has happened for you, not to you, in order for your soul to learn, to grow, to heal from whatever hurts and traumas. And that is bringing in your greatest happiness, and that is for your greatest good. But you keep moving forward, my darling. You keep moving forward. And what's so beautiful in terms of what's coming in for you is the Magician. And that is somebody who absolutely is in that place of I am grateful, I am happy, I am open to all the surprises and delights from the universe. Thank you, universe, thank you. Thank you before it's happened, because I know it's going to happen. It's a place of not hoping, not believing, but knowing, that feeling inside you when you know something. And only you know it. You just know it. And this is the This is the Master Manifestor card. This is somebody who has all the tools and just says thank you. And this is the infinity symbol here. And I am so happy to see this in your what's coming in for you, because it's showing that you're doing so well and you're doing so much work. And of course, you have these moments. We all do. We're all human. But what Spirit is saying is, this is what's coming, this is where you're getting to, and they are so proud of you, because it takes a huge amount of strength and transition to go from that dark night of the soul to go through that deep healing and to get to this place. And it's all starting to happen for you with all of the abundance, the fruits and everything. And you're doing it from a grounded place, which is represented by the red, and a white here, which is representing peace and joy. So well done, darling, and I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'd love to hear any comments you may have in the comments below, and please do like, subscribe and share if you did like this reading, and take care, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye bye.